More than 80 New Mexicans ran in that marathon today, about 50 from Albuquerque. Tina Jensen has the latest on them. Tina?
Dick, so far, no reports of injuries from New Mexico runners or their friends and families who came to watch. I spoke to several Albuquerque runners, many of whom are on lockdown in their hotels right now. Take a look at this photo sent to me by local runner Arlene Espinosa. She's on lockdown at a hotel 1 block from the finish line where the bombs went off. Runners I've talked to spent the afternoon checking on each other and making sure everyone they traveled with is okay. Local runner Chris Houghton finished at 2 hours and 34 minutes, well before the blast, but was going back toward the finish line to retrieve his bag when the explosions happened.
The streets were just, wall-to-wall people. Everybody's finishing and trying to meet their families. And then the explosion happened, the first one, and everybody went quiet. And then people started kind of resuming, thinking, oh, I don't know, it seems okay. And then the second one happened. People went quiet, and I knew something wasn't right when I heard the second one.
Houghton says it's chaotic right now. There's no cell phone service, and some runners like him weren't able to retrieve their IDs and belongings, so it's not clear when they'll be able to fly back home. Back to you.
All right, Tina. Well, meanwhile, here in New Mexico, as you might imagine, people have been trying to reach friends and family members who are up in Boston for the marathon today. News 13's Lizzie Mitri spoke to the president of an Albuquerque running club. Lizzie?
Dick, the president of the Albuquerque Runners, says she spent much of the afternoon trying to contact club members who are in Boston right now, hoping to hear that they're all okay. Roadrunners president Martha Porter says she's been on Facebook and on the phone since hearing of the explosions this afternoon. She says nearly 20 people from the local group traveled to Boston for the marathon. Fortunately, she says they've been training very hard, and as far as she knows, everyone in the group made it to the finish line well before the explosions.
I tried Facebooking people, calling people, texting people, and finally up until like a few minutes ago was I able to actually speak to a couple of people, and sounds like everybody's okay. Everybody's accounted for.
There are a few helpful websites if you're trying to track down runners in Boston. The Boston Marathon website allows you to type in the name of who you're looking for, and you can see if they finished the race early or track them on a map. Google also has a person finder that lets you search for runners. You can find links to both of these sites if you click on news links on KRQE.com. You'll also find hotline information to call and ask about family and friends there. Martha Porter was able to confirm the 19 people from her group are okay, but they're still trying to help track down other runners from New Mexico. Dick, back to you.
Thank you, Lizzie. Stay with KRQE News 13 for continuing developments on the bombings in Boston and the New Mexicans who are there. Our coverage continues in our later newscasts and continues online at krqe.com. It has been a